AI, AI, AI. Everything is AI. This, if you're not using AI, the sky is gonna fall. Great morning, business owners and managers. Wes Walters here. Yes, if you are not embracing AI, then you will be left in the darkness. So you should be using some sort of AI into your business, or finding creative ways to utilize AI. So with that being said, that's my position on AI. Yes, you would be foolish to not jump on this bandwagon. However, there's going to get to a point in time when the pendulum is going to have swung as far as it could swing in that direction, and it's going to have to be swung back, obviously. Now, this comes to mind because I actually was in a situation yesterday where I sent a DM to someone. If you ever want to get in touch with me, if you want to get a quick response, or if you had a question about customer experience, you can always DM me. So I sent a DM, and it was, I was multitasking. I think I was doing a live on my main phone, my Android, and on my Samsung, my iPhone. I replied to the message. Because I was multitasking, it had some typos in it. So eventually, the client got on the phone, and we were able to have a conversation. And she became a client. So she wasn't a client then; she became a new client. And in the onboarding call, what she disclosed to me, she said one of the reasons why I signed up. Of course, I've been watching your content, Wes, but in the DM, I knew you were a real person, and I wasn't going to be signing up for just someone who was going to hand me over to AI. So I asked, what does she mean by that? And what she said was, she said, in your message, you had typos. So I know you were real. You were a human and not a bot. And I said, wow. So the fact that I had errors, isn't it crazy? Because I had human errors, to human is to error, because she picked up on the errors, because she was on the fence. And the fact that she knew she was interacting with a human being, that was what she needed to be pushed over the fence to be like, hey, I'm going to pull the trigger. I'm going to do business with you. So there's going to come to a point where the pendulum swings back to this direction, where humanity is going to be dying for human connection. They are going to be just thirsty. Like, oh my God, I'm tired of all these robots. Just imagine in a society where everything is perfect and exact. Everything is perfect. Then the things that are not perfect are going to be a premium. Yes. So yes, AI is here, embrace it. But that's going to get to a point where it swings back, where we're tired of perfect robots. We're tired of emails. I heard email was sent to me, and it was clearly not in the language that the person speaks. Like, it was just PhD language, right? And I called him back. I was like, dude, modify your ChatGPT, man, because you don't even speak like that. At least let it sound like you. So there's going to get to a point where, people are going to quickly be able to recognize that content that was created by AI, and the ones that were not created by AI is going to be a premium. Yes, that's coming. Remember, Wes told you that in 2025, that's eventually coming. Of course, it's going to get worse before it gets better. It has to get worse first. So you want to be in place so that when it gets worse, you're prepared. So yes, you should be learning and investing in AI, period. Stop right there. Inhale, take it in. There's no getting around that. However, after that wave, the second wave is going to be the human connection, which you cannot get away from. The human connection is vital, and there is no getting around that. So I want you to take that into consideration, that even as you're considering adopting AI, as you're implementing AI into your customer experience, or ways to improve or enhance your customer experience, keep the human connection top of mind. All right? Have a great day.